Our goal here on the post-workout mobility stuff is to work from joint to joint and work from work everything based upon what you were working out, what movement patterns you were using. So we're going to start from the bottom to the top. We're going to start with calves. When I show you the movement and talk through the points of performance for each movement, go ahead, leaders, and just pause this video and count through, have a timer or something, count through at least 60 seconds for each joint that you're stretching, and then switch to the other one, and then click back to the video for the next movement. All right, so we're going to work from bottom to top right now. All right, and we're going to roll right into ankles. So some stuff that you all aren't taught that I'm going to be going over with y'all. I didn't preface this before. I'm going to be going over stuff that you aren't taught in initial Marine Corps training. That's going to help out quite a bit. Okay, so working the calves and the ankles, I want you to get a 90-degree surface, all right? I want you to shove your heel to the actual base of that surface, and I want you to walk yourself up. When you do this, you can change where in your calf and ankle the stretch is happening based upon where you put your hips when your heel is in the corner. So, if I were to throw that in there and then bring my hips forward, all right, that's lowering the tension from the calf into the Achilles tendon. If I change the angle, it changes different spots where I can hit it. If I drop my hips back, now I can start transferring that stretch from the mid-calf up behind the knee and into the ligaments behind the knee. So, go ahead and pause your video. We'll go to the next one after you roll through that stretch, 60 to 90 seconds for both ankles. All right, so go ahead and pause, and now I'm going to roll right into the next joint, okay? So, next joint. Next joint's going to be the hips, all right? And more so where the knee gets moved in up the quad to the hips, okay? So we're still going to use that corner. Cord keeps coming out of the thing here. All right, now we're still going to use that corner concept. I'm going to take my knee, I'm going to hike it all the way into the corner, all right? If you work at a desk for your job, all right, in your shop or wherever you work, imagine that this is the seat, this is the back of the chair, okay? You can do this at work. Throw the knee all the way into the corner, pick that front leg up, and stand up. This right here is going to crush, opening up from the top of the knee all the way up into the hip flexor and into your psoas, your sternum, everything like that. So work this piece here, transfer. If you're really tight, you remember this before, you'll have to start with both palms on the ground, get that knee sunken all the way in the corner there, and then slowly work your way up. Boom, all right? Now I want you to pause, go 90 seconds each one, and come back to the next movement I'm going to show y'all, okay? All right, moving from the knee and up the quad. We're going to now work into the hips and that side of the quad and start working into our posterior chain a little bit, okay? So this next one, all right, I want you to throw that leg in front of your body, all right? Think of it as a 90-degree turn from center line down to your belly button, and then sink your hips down and back and start opening up from here out to the side all the way to the back of your psoas, which is basically the top of your butt, okay? I'm going to switch it around and show you another angle here. Crossing that leg in front, okay? Sink this leg behind. Tall sternum, low sternum, it's going to change what gets pulled through here. Have your Marines find a good spot that's real nice and tight. Lean into that one and keep breathing. Same idea, same look from a different leg. That's what we're looking for that one. So we started at the ankles, worked our way up to here. Now we're working into that psoas, okay? Go ahead and pause. We're going to roll right into the next one here in a second. Pause, have your Marines go through that one. Okay, after that, we're going to start really opening up the inside of the legs here now and more of this, this torso area. So we're going to get our elbow inside of our knee. We're going to sink in, and we're going to try and get our elbow touching the ground. All right, looking straight at you here. Flat foot, bring that elbow down and try to touch the ground here. A different way of hitting this, and we're starting to get into our lumbar area now, opening that up, along with everything else that we're stretching and opening up here, okay? 60 to 90 seconds. Make sure you hit both sides. And again, the points of performance here for you guys to try and increase some mobility and increase your recovery after this workout is elbow, try to get it all the way down to the ground. Lean into it. All right, go ahead and pause. Roll through that one, please. Okay, next movement. All right, we're going to work up into our thoracic spine now, okay? So there's a couple different angles I'm going to show you from this one here. Hands on the ground here in a kind of a push-up position. Left leg kick through, flat foot. Right hand comes up. Belly button to the sky. Arm across the body. Try to turn away from that arm, okay? Turn away. Now turn into that arm. Find this opening where you can get this belly button higher and higher to the sky. We're going to be opening up the chest a touch here. Shoulder's going to be activated, but we're really working that T-spine. Now, T-spine is short for thoracic spine. It's the part of your back where your rib cage comes off of your actual spinal cord. All right? Not a lot of detentions really put that, and we never really talk about it when it comes to Marine Corps initial training. All right? So, a different angle for you, a different side. Push-up position. If I'm going to put my right hand down, my right leg goes through, flat foot, bring belly button to the sky, and turn it on over. Reach across to open up your T-spine there. From the side real quick, right? From here, if it's my right hand, right foot goes through, spinning it up, reaching. Go ahead and pause. Go through the same thing there, okay? All right, we're back. Now, we've opened up the shoulders or the chest. We've activated a little bit here. We're trying to open it up. Now we're just going to rock the scorpions, okay? So you're going to get into a flat palm position here. Arms wide, belly to the ground. I want you to have a scorpion leg, kick it over, and we're opening up that opposite side, the opposite side of the leg that kicks over. So that was my right side here. We bring up my right foot, bring it over. Now my left side's getting opened up. Your planting hand can push and increase that stretch. Now we're talking about opening up some upper body stuff. We've already finished with the lower lumbar, T-spine. Now we're opening up that chest. All right, go through your numbers. All right, guys, now we're on to the next one, all right? So this right here, a good buddy of mine, calls it the tactical frog. All this really is opening up your posterior chin and your upper body, your shoulders really extending you out, okay? So I want you to get into your shoelaces to the deck, all right? Sinking your hips in between your heels. I want you to reach out far with your hands, and I want you to sink your chest to the ground. Think chest through your arms. Sink all the way through here, and really reach out. Reach farther and farther, farther forward. You want to open up your shoulders, open up that posterior chin on your upper back, okay? For that one there, hold for 90 seconds because you're knocking out both at the same time, all right? Go ahead and pause and go do that. I'll come back with you here shortly with some other stuff that we need to utilize you on a pull-up bar.